Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Let's Play of Starfield. Well, not a Let's Play, another blind Let's Play.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning.
What are you up to?
A business meeting, of a sort at least.
Let's hear it.
It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect.
This place is it dangerous?
Oh, exceedingly. The free market there is in full effect. Anything goes as long as you have the money. We'll be taking advantage of that.
I'm in.
That settles it then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then the drinks will be on me.
This is not gonna go well. Nothing ever goes well on Neon.
It'll be easy, I promise. I'll ride passenger on your ship until we get to Neon. Just let me know when you're ready to set off.
I'm ready.
To the Volai star system, then. I admit I'm a little excited. Smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of castle bass.
Castle bass?
A native species of fish. I often wonder what would have happened if they'd never found out about the psychotropic effects. I mean, on paper, a rich protein source is far more practical value than a recreational drug. But theory loses out once again to practice.
People getting high off fish?
Something to do with chasm bass's natural oils, apparently. If you're curious, the name is Aurora.
Let's get going.
We need to stop by the Stroud Equity offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
There's nothing in our settled systems quite like Neon. Crazy, terrible, and never done
Oh, so both of them are for me.
There should be a sign, dump your Aurora here. You'll make a fortune if you put a net right under here, I'm not even kidding.
What's this about? Cut the act. Snippers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped in.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire. So, what was the plan, Bishop? Smuggle the Aurora into Kira City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying her, so honest mistake, right? Just settle this right here. I can pay you.
We don't make you this. That's Administrator Bailey's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it. Let's go.
Clover over at Killcorp? She's too good for Neon. Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly,
my
kinda
man
tuned
is
her out.
not going to be happy.
Something wrong. I spent too much time trying to stop backgassing. That place just gives me a headache.
Keep it moving.
Benjamin Bayou is so not compensating for anything. You know, Astro Lounge. I mean, confession time, I used to blow off some steam there. Bad idea. Don't tell Walter, but his company can make a hell of a ship.
Mr. Stroud, we even know you were coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you inside. You know, Mr. Stroud, you are so lucky.
Walter,
Issa.
shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner, and you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding.
You're Walter's wife?
Co-CEO, heir to the Eklund fortune, and somewhere down there I'm his wife, yes.
Didn't know our marriage was such a low priority.
Oh, it jumps up the list at the right moments.
We're here on business.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the poet that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much.
What's this about the speech?
Who was it again, Walter? The founder of Constellation?
Sebastian Banks, his final address before he disappeared.
Where were you? A fan?
I merely found a group of like-minded individuals. Just like all of us.
So the big guy's secretly geeking out about Constellation. Walter, I had no idea.
Can we move on?
About our business here.
Yes? Why are you here, Walter? The board meeting isn't for a while. Our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Oh, this wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust?
Is this how you two work? Snipping at each other?
Oh, just some light sparring, dear. Walter's actually very attentive when it's just the two of us.
When you mix business and family, you learn to compartmentalize.
So, our meeting is at the Astral World.
A remarkably insecure location for a clandestine meeting.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly.
Investigate the cellar case. The Octolons got it.
I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. Now, I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
Cause any trouble?
Another version of human race. 50% more safety and
Hey there. Welcome to Newell's. I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think they even knew what planet they were in. Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time.
He's Rosa.
Rosa Newell is my wife. We own this place together.
Sergeant, what's that?
Sieghart's Outfitters? Oh, come on. You don't have to pretend you haven't been to his poor excuse for a store off of Bayou Plaza.
Half the competition is 1% of owning a business.
I understand that. But when you're dealing with a snake like Siegert, normal commerce practices go right out the window. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe.
How do you keep your place safe?
By standing up to the lowlifes who come in here expecting me to just hand over all of my money. I refuse to be run out of business or be forced to pay protection.
What kind of merchant meetings are you talking about?
A lot of the merchants in Neon belong to a small merchants alliance. It's nothing formal. It's just a bunch of us getting together to air our grievances and watch each other's backs.
Keeping his place sounds like business to me. Maybe you should mind your
Yeah, sure. If all you care about is yourself. Every payment Siegert makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy. I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their control. The Freestar Collective's own security doesn't even maintain a presence here. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in this entire city.
What started with you and what's...
I arrived in Neon almost, 20 years ago? I had gotten a job at Xenofresh through a friend and started working on the loading docks. After a few years, they moved me up to Kazanbas processing, and that's where I met Rosa for the first time. She was my supervisor, but we hit it off right away. It wasn't long before we decided to quit Xenofresh, get married, and start our own business. We've been in love ever since.
You said a meeting with Walter was...
This is a reminder. Take my meds.
Oh, okay, yeah. That'd be extremely helpful. I honestly don't know what to say.
I'm not doing this for free.
I'm a businessman. You help me with this, and I have no problem compensating you for your time. Just be careful when you're dealing with Sigurd. He can be surprisingly unreasonable when he's cornered.
How often you try to...
The first time I brought up the subject, we got into a huge argument. Sigurd said he had every intention of paying Neon security and that it was final. After that, I tried to speak to him a few times, but he's always been too busy to spend the time to sit down and have a decent conversation. It's obvious he has no intentions of talking to me anymore. I honestly don't know what I did to make him so angry with me.
You set a meeting with Walter originally.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
Let's say you did.
Information isn't usually free.
You already got paid for connecting to Walter. We're not paid twice.
I don't usually package pieces of intel, but maybe I could. Okay. I don't know much, but I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you.
Possibly once.
Too bad, I guess.
You pick me up?
See this place?
Coffee flavors, all premium. You're really going to walk on by and miss out on the chance to experience. Come in right now.
You gotta call someone.
Have you tried one more man?
Can you get a moment? Where to begin? That temple? The hell was that? I've been from one end of the solar system to the other more times than I can count. But I've never, and I mean never, encountered something like that. Who built it? Why? So many questions.
Do you think the Templar is a proof of the alien life?
Maybe. For centuries we've been looking for something definitive that says we're not alone out here. I just can't see the UC, Freestar Collective, or House Varun building that thing. The temple. Or maybe it's just some crazy gazillionaire's party temple. The ultra-rich do some seriously crazy things. Somehow I doubt it.
I'm still stunned at what we discovered.
That's a good word for it. And what you can do? I am not a scientist, not in the least. But that ability, power, is just plain scientifically impossible.
Impossible or not, I can do it. It's got to be just advanced technology. It's beyond what we know.
Then who is capable of something like that? Forget about me, how are you? I mean, whatever happened, it could have deep physiological effects. I hope not mental. And even if everything's perfect, still, I can't imagine what's going through your head.
Honestly, focus on what we know and what to do next, not how I feel. I feel good, maybe too good.
That's not disturbing. No, not at all. The other Constellation members are going to lose their minds once they hear about this. Assuming they even believe us.
Yeah. This is more stuff.
Well, this is like crowded.
Hello.
I mean, I know it's game, but things like this I probably won't like.
You're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale.
Wait, so is it legal or not?
Not at the Astral Lounge, my friend. In fact, this is the only place authorized to sell Aurora by order of Administrator Bayou himself. And once you buy it, you can use it anywhere in the Neon that you like. Except the spaceport, of course.
I don't do jams.
Oh, no. Drugs are for street gangs and junkies. Aurora is on an entirely different level. I like to call it an exquisitely crafted transcendent experience. Only problem is that won't fit on the package. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure?
I have a meeting here later worried about security.
The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city.
Say, I need security to be on my side if a fight breaks out.
Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security.
That seems a little high.
We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate.
Surely a business like Azretti has. You lower the fee and I'll be sure to stop every chance I can.
I'm sorry.
Having security on my side will keep chaos from breaking out.
I'm afraid Neon's... Not currently, I'm afraid we... Excellent. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction. Hope to see you again.
What's up?
Excuse me.
It's party time!
Wait, what? Yeah, totally cool. Kidding me? Oh, yeah.
Tevin Anastas has run into some trouble. Word to the wise, you don't want these.
If I have to eat fish. Here.
Wow, thanks very much.
Well, I see your parents didn't skimp on your P's and Q's. I spotted it on our last planetary foray. All part of the service.
You don't have to do that for me.
Hey, I'm gonna pick things up one way or the other. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Who knows? Check in with me now and again and I might find more. I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse than Constellation. Later. Maybe I've done that a time or two.
locked. Right, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. There's a place I need to go, but it's basically locked and I can't open it. So, yeah.
Can you believe Seymour first charges?
What's this? I need to get in there.
In my book.
Mind if I have personal questions?
Certainly.
After all this is over, what's next for you?
There's no next. I want to be exploring until they pry the boots off my cold dead feet. I mean, Cora will go to university, and the price tag there is scarier than any jam we've been in. But for me, my truest love is the next star, the next horizon.
Have you seen a lot of action?
I've seen my fair share of scrapes. Actually, a triple share with a massive bonus worth. Some folks say I'm the luckiest man alive after making it through some real whoppers. The trick is to always keep a cool head. Impulsiveness, fear, adrenaline, all those will get you jumpy. You get too jumpy, your target could be 5 in front of you and you'll miss every time.
How does Cora's schooling work?
Cora has the complete top-of-its-class learning videos and lessons. And I have to occasionally do some of the old homeschooling. Fortunately, mainly it's the videos. Around when she was 7, she could already see the cracks in my knowledge. Come to think of it, I think she's doing an introductory college course in astrophysics. Not being graded, but for fun. She's so weird.
What do you think of that explanation?
There's so many planets, moons, celestial phenomena out there. Most captains just sail through the great black, not even really looking, appreciating. A lot of the time touching down on a virgin planet can be, well, uneventful. But every now and then, you see something no human has ever laid eyes on. That is what I live for. Goodbye.
Right, so apparently I need to get in here. But I don't know what to do.
Yeah. I know this place is
bear with me. Bear with me. Alright guys, I'm basically stuck. The game won't let me lockpick it. For some reason it keeps saying no that big pop click. Do I have to like go and buy some or something?
So, they checked the cargo hold?
To challenge your instincts at home using more skills. Ryujin is hiring Islam Dynasty today for future deployment. Civilian application.
Check. Arrow lamps? Feel like making a purchase today? Of course. Watch your back out there.
Right, let's see if I can do this now. Alright, I probably can lockpick. I didn't have any of those things. So, yeah. There you go. Brownie. Right.
Now I want to look up every word. I'd rather be doing this than getting used to.
I heard there's shortages over at the Lion Medical.
You're still so tense. Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax. They're taut.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains. I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a hope or a tyrant, someone who could be with you in every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time. But I never stop thinking of you. Wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
Is everything ready?
It's done. Let's get to this meeting.
To the Astral Lounge and our cellar. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation. Just in case. Good luck.
Another day.
Alright, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. larger than normal, big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers.
Use the code to identify the seller. Got it. You don't know what the seller looks like?
It's not like people who trade in stolen goods are eager to share personally identifying information.
Ramsey and Travers, the scientists discovered the neons.
Are they?
Standard operating procedure for business on Neon. Cloak and dagger's par for the course.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
Can you turn around? Come on.
Just saw a sinner walk by. Good job.
One step closer to our goal.
Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound?
Where things get messy.
That's why you're here. Hopefully our combined countenance will be enough, but grabbing the artifact and running is an option. Just do me a favor and treat it as a last resort. I have a reputation.
You didn't hear this movie.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous.
I'll sit. No sense making anyone uncomfortable.
So polite. Almost makes me forget what planet I'm on.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind. And I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in?
We know you need to sell it quickly.
Oh, really? And how do you know that? Who talked?
Does it matter? We know you're in a fix, and we're still willing to buy. For the agreed-upon amount.
I got people after me, okay? I can't just settle on what we agreed on. I need more so I can disappear.
That's not our problem. We came here expecting one amount. Now you want another.
You telling me Walter Stroud ain't got the cash? I'll walk out of this booth right now. I'm not hearing here's the money. I'm on a tight timetable.
And we would have wrapped up already if you hadn't gotten greedy. Our original offer stands. Now, what's it going to be?
All right, you win. Hand over the money. This thing is all yours.
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home, shall we?
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah, Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon, all right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
There a problem here?
Yes. This armed thug was trying to steal our belongings.
I'm going to need you to back away from our VIPs. Now.
Fine, but you can't stay in the Astro Lounge forever, Stroud. Nicholas Slayton's already got your number.
Sending our men to the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. He better get it quickly. Easy. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's raised a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out.
How do we know it was us?
The same way everything works on Neon. Money. It's terrible at keeping secrets.
Who is this?
The CEO of Slayton Aerospace. They're a systems manufacturer. Engines, thrusters.
So much for this being easy.
Yes, I'm fully aware this has not gone according to plan.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
Yeah, Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a laugh about it.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you?
What kind of business is here?
Slayton Aerospace is the premier component supplier for a variety of starship needs. But if you were supposed to be here, you would know that already.
I need to make an appointment to see.
I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man.
I won't need to take up much of his time. We just had to mess something.
Maybe I could squeeze you in. Let me see. No, he is... Sorry, but I'm afraid we just can't book any more appointments today. Goodbye.
You have a question? You can chat with the receptionist all you want. Leave before I make you.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Well done. Taking what's mine, then breaking into my office. A bold move. but one easily counted.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay?
What's going on? Has contact controlled the building?
For the moment. Slayton will be scrambling his own security teams once he gets wind that we're no longer at his mercy. Our time is limited.
Follow instructions. Understood.
I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say it'll be easy. But it'll be easy.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on. Security is on full alert. Don't try slipping through unnoticed now. You have to find your way to the exit.
Time's coming up. Where do we get it? Somewhere else? Say goodnight.
You expect us to climb up the trait?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly from one floor to the executive level.
Well,
It's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here?
Cut off and release my ship. You enjoying this?
Aren't you? In the back of your mind, through the tunnel vision of adrenaline, there's a part of you that belongs here. It happens to all of us. You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although I do count a few more guns on my side.
You order some items can be made.
I do admit, having the co-CEO of Stroud Eklund in my office is quite the opportunity.
How are your quarterlies looking, Nicholas? Perhaps we can add Slayton Aerospace to our supply chain, provided this unpleasantness was behind us.
Yes, I think that could be a most beneficial exchange. There is just the small matter of paying for the humiliation. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves.
Decide as we could, let him go.
If you wish, you will have the opportunity to tell him yourself, shortly.
If you got a bad guy, even a little bitty bad guy, usually you bring them in. Your call, though.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
Just let him go. No sense in more violence. They have an opportunity to spare him.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor.
Where's the money?
Slayton took it all. Probably in one of his secure accounts somewhere.
I'll settle up with him later. Arbitration, lawyers, all that nonsense.
Why did you steal the artifact? I want the whole story.
10 years working in aerospace engineering, and they laid me off. You're damn right I stole that thing. They tell you if you have talent and commitment, you can go far. But the truth is, it's all about who steals the most and gets away with it.
He wants me to decide what to do with you.
Please, I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
Everyone steals, but you got caught, you go to jail.
Justice for some, huh? Fine. Rather be caged than dead.
You knew the risks, so don't act like a martyr, pal.
I will make the arrangements for Neon Security to take him into custody. You're free to leave.
I'm up for a little adventure. Let's talk more back at the ship.
Is that some sort of stunt gone wrong?
Gun's been holstered too long.
Man, this is taking quite a while.
Word is the Borealis. You know, the DJ? Well, she's moping around.
Look in the mirror and wish you could see.
And with the prime rating of only 16%.
Your ship smells so much better than Dad's? Like, a lot.
The mighty hero awakens.
Deal with the man who wanted us dead. I guess we can call that a win. What do you think?
We got that artifact, that's all what matters. You and your wife are cute together.
Thank you. I guess. Some people call Issa a jewel, but she's more than that to me. I can't really describe it. There's me, and her, and an us. And I wouldn't trade the us for all the credits in Neon.
I always assumed your marriage was all business. You guys really are cheers. Gin room, right?
All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star. Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
One sec, guys.
Do you have time for a quick chat? I'd appreciate it when you're able.
possess the artifacts.
Starborn, huh? Humans are worthy. We're worthy. Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge or drown in it.
Have you been solving humans for long?
We are growing impatient. Cease your attempts to stall for time.
But you speak our language.
We know everything about you. That is why your kind cannot have the artifact. The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not like what I've seen on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal rate. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance.
Forward. Let's go.
We'll get through this. Hold on. I appreciate it, Chad.
Hurry up, speed! Woo! Man, that was close.
Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband.
Speculation part of my brain is in overdrive. We need to regroup.
Scan complete. We're clear to land at New Atlantis.
Don't know how to analyze
Please
the
enjoy your
data
visit
from
to
ship
Youngstown.
sensors.
All hands on deck for this. The universe is happening.
Yep, supplements.
Smell that? I would bottle that up if I could. Musty old books, a bit of motor oil, and
How is Neon?
history.
Are you okay?
Have any strange ships appeared in orbit?
No.
We're attacked. We need to hold an emergency meeting.
Wait, what happened? Who was after you?
Take a look at the ship's sensor data. I think everybody needs to see this.
All right, I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
Call themselves the Star. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
any offshoot groups go by that name?
Not in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up. Another house for Rome.
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here. A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
I'm with Sam. That starship design could easily be human.
Just because we can't ID it, doesn't mean it's not one of ours. It's got shields, engines, all the usual settled systems tech.
I don't mean to judge your grasp of material engineering, but I've never seen a starship built out of whatever that is. Although I'd bet if you put that ship hull and an artifact under the same lens, you'd get a match.
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Dusty. Dusty. Let's talk. I'm all ears.
Please drop some of that. I'm hurting just watching it. When that time's right, I'd appreciate a chat.
Got my attention, Captain.